Barbara Bain, Charley Weaver, Eva Gabor, Wally Cox, Rosemary, Morey Amsterdam, Steve Rossi, Martin Landau, and Marty Allen, all in the Hollywood Squares. And here is the master of the Hollywood Squares, Peter Marshall.
All right now. Thank you, Kenny. Hi there. Hello, stars. Welcome to Hollywood Squares, a nighttime edition. We have 9 delightful stars, as always. You know each and every one of them, but you don't know our players. First of all, audience, let us welcome Jeanette Hill. Welcome to Hollywood Squares, Jeanette. Jeanette is a college physical education major, and you're a homecoming queen, right?
Right.
And you always wanted to be a boy.
Right.
Well, you're sure a nice-looking fella, I tell you that. And good luck on our show this evening. This gentleman, let us welcome Pat, I believe it's Mozata?
Right.
Pat Mozata, welcome to Hollywood Squares. Thank you, Peter. Good luck to you. Patty's a finance manager, incidentally, from Hempstead, Long Island. You're visiting out here?
No.
You're living out here?
From Hempstead, Long Island, but I live in La Mirada, California now.
Well, good. Californiite. He's married. They have one little girl.
Right.
And we'll get to our first game in just a second. And, well, we have a message for you. We'll be back for our first round right after this. Well, your object is to get 3 stars in a row, either across, up, and down, or diagonally. Now, it's up to you to figure out if a star is giving you a correct answer or making one up. That's how you get the squares. A game is worth $300. In addition, in our first 2 games, we play for the secret square. If Jeanette or Pat pick the secret square and is correct, this is what they will receive in round 1. Listen.
It's a trip around the world for 2 via TWA, the all-jet airline. Enjoy fabulous in-flight service, your choice of delicious entrees cooked in flight, widescreen color movies, 8 channels of stereo music. You're up, and away, TWA.
Let's show the home audience the secret square for the trip around the world. Circle, incidentally, won the toss backstage. That means Jeanette Hill, our physical education major. By the way, you said you want to become a physical education teacher because everybody's out of shape?
Right.
All right. Very, very good. Pick a star and good luck.
Wally Cox.
Because I'm in such good shape, right?
That garden favorite, the beautiful gas plant, got its name because the flower emits gas that can be lit with a match. True or false?
Yes, today we live so well we no longer light gas plants for illumination and other purposes, but our forefathers did. Noted for its gas.
He said it's true.
I disagree.
It is true. In fact, a friend of mine lit one and blew up his backyard. So put an X there. You know, if you're wrong, your opponent gets the square unless he gets them 3 in a row. So, Pat?
I pick Steve Rossi.
Mahatma Rossi there. That's a lovely outfit there, Steve.
Now we're getting ready for whiplash.
All right, Morey, you're going to get it.
In what country would you find the world-famous Dalmatian coast?
Let's see, I think I was there one time. It was white with black spots. And, in Ireland.
I agree.
Yugoslavia. Oh, yes, circle gets the square. Turnabout fair play, Jeanette.
Okay, Morey.
Okay, Morey. Morey, what state is known as the Granite State?
The Granite State. That's where the famous man said, just because your head is made of marble, don't take everything for granted. It's one of the New England states. Now, let's see, which one? New Hampshire.
I agree.
He's right. Circle gets the square. Pat?
Okay, Martin Landau.
Marty? Are you our secret square? No, but welcome once again to Hollywood Square, sir.
Thank you.
Who invented the revolver?
A gentleman called Mr. Colt.
I agree.
He is right. Mr. Colt. X gets the square. Jeanette Hill, secret square time, a trip around the world. Strategy time, young
Charley?
lady. Charley? He didn't go for the block with Marty in the middle. Okay, let's see what happens.
She went for the bubble instead of the block.
Which is higher? A vice admiral or a rear admiral?
Well, that depends on who drinks the most. I made that up.
Oh, you did?
I think if you were in the Navy, you'd find a vice admiral is the higher.
I'll agree with Charley.
He's right. Circle gets that particular square. Pat Mozata? Marty Allen to win. He is not the secret square, but it's for $300. Dog sled drivers yell mush when they want the dogs to run, right? What do they yell when they want them to stop?
Oatmeal.
No.
No help, Morey.
Mush to go.
Uh-huh.
Mush to go, and mush to stop. And if they want to... Mush is for if they have to stop at a tree. I disagree.
You disagree? Do you know what they yell to them when they want them to stop?
Mush?
They yell stop. X gets the square. You have $300. Very good, Pat. Well, now, the secret square. Who was our secret square? Barbara Bain was our secret square. Our pretty lady from Mission Impossible. Well, that means nobody won it, so in our next game, we'll add the trip to the new prize. You could win them both, Jeanette and Pat. Incidentally, you have $300, which is very important because the player with the most cash at the end of the show gets a special bonus prize. You'll see that later. Now, let's begin round 2. This is the prize for the secret square. Listen.
It's new all Datsun, the new Datsun, new 96 horsepower engine, new roomier curved contour body, smooth automatic transmission, a wagon load of no-cost luxury extras. Datsun, the value wagon of the year. Plus that trip around the world via TWA.
Oh, I almost stepped on that trip around the world, Kenny. Let's show our home audience the secret square for all the prizes. I certainly hope that Jeanette or Pat win. Who will start this round? I believe that Mr. X. Pat.
Okay, I'll take Morey.
All right. I want to tell you, if the Italian soldiers would have been as enthusiastic as you are, they might have won something.
If you see your pet dog chewing on the grass in your backyard, is that a sign that he's not feeling well?
It's a sign that he doesn't like the grass in the backyard. No, I think they get vitamins from that, and it's a sign that the dog is not in too good a health.
You say it is yes, then?
Yes.
I agree.
It is no. Dogs eat grass in order to prevent not feeling well. Circle gets the square. As you know, your opponent gets the square unless it gets them 3 in a row. That's the rule. So, Jeanette.
Okay, let's see. Wally Cox.
What is Fran Tarkington famous for?
Fran Tarkenton is famous to me for being the only Mother of the Year who could actually knit. Most of them just generate scientists and Nobel Prize winners and things like that.
I'll disagree.
Fran Tarkington is the quarterback for the New York Giants. He's famous for scrambling, actually. He's the big scrambler. She disagreed. Circle gets the square. Pat, take a good look up there.
Yeah, I am. I'll take Rosemary.
Say, by the way, his name is Mozata. Your name is close to that, isn't it?
Mozata.
Mozata.
My maiden name is Mozata.
Which is delicious, with cheese.
With spaghetti and Parmesan cheese, I know.
Yes.
I remember you from La Boheme.
No.
Did a lot of waltzing.
Ro, Morey, excuse me. I have a question for Ro here. A new comedy about the Cold War is called The Wicked Dreams of Paula Schultz. Who plays Paula Schultz?
I was supposed to do that picture. It's with Bob Crane.
Bob Crane plays Paula Schultz?
No, not Bob. Bob Crane is the star of the picture, and the girl is Elka Summers.
I agree.
Put an X there. Yes, you're right. It's for a car. Any trip around the world. It is Miss Circle's turn. Where is that secret square?
Steve Rossi.
Do we hear bells? No.
No, Steve Rossi.
Barnard College for Women is part of what university?
Barnard College. Princeton University.
I'll disagree.
Columbia University. She disagreed. Put a circle there. All kinds of strategy here, Ben.
I'm going to take Martin Landau. May there be bells there. Oh, guess not.
No bells.
Marty, do you and Barbara have children?
Yes, we do. We have 2 children.
Okay. This is a good question for you then. According to experts, at what age should teenagers begin going on a single date?
Well, I hope I'm an expert. I'd say 16.
I agree.
He is right. Put an X right there.
Okay, Eva.
Pardon me, Eva?
Right.
Hi there. Wow, Eva, this is for a new Datsun automobile, a trip around the world for 2 via TWA. Remember, only you can win. If you're wrong, we're all going to cry.
Darling.
A special envelope. Now, listen carefully here. Now, don't be intimidated by this. Listen.
No, I'm just sick. Talk slowly.
I will. Go very slowly.
Real slow.
And you help.
What famous American, in refusing a presidential nomination, said, "I do not choose to run"? Was it Henry Clay, Daniel Webster, or Calvin Coolidge?
That's a terrible question to ask somebody who wasn't born here.
You'd never know it.
But say it again.
All right. What famous American, in refusing a presidential nomination, said, "I do not choose to run"? Was it Henry Clay, Daniel Webster, or Calvin Coolidge?
Coolidge.
No, I disagree.
Honey.
The complete quote was, I do not choose to run for president. In 1928, you heard the moans from our audience. Calvin Coolidge. She was right. You did not agree. I am terribly sorry, Jeanette.
I was right?
You were right.
I only guessed.
X gets the square. The secret square was not won. Wow.
Think about it.
Break for you, though, Pat.
You see, you didn't trust me.
Charley Weaver.
All right. Big Chuck.
Yes, sir.
I've got this question here somewhere, I think.
Yes, of course you have, I hope.
In the hit movie Camelot, Sir Lancelot is called on to perform a miracle. What is the miracle?
The miracle is to make the movie a hit. I just thought I'd slip that in, you know.
Josh Logan would be very happy to hear that.
Yes, I imagine. The miracle was that they were going to seize the castle and he was going to make it the storm and clouds and everything.
I disagree.
Bring back to life a knight he just beat in a tournament. He disagreed. X gets that square. On with the game. Jeanette Hill. Now, don't be too discouraged. There's $300 in this game.
Barbara Bain.
Barbara Bain to block. All right. In what 1940 Oscar-winning film would you find the Joad family? J-O-A-D, Joad.
The Joad family.
Mm-hmm.
The Grapes of Wrath.
I agree.
She is right. John Steinbeck, yes. Put a circle there. Okay, now. As you can see, the only cubicle left, the only Hollywood square is Marty Allen. If you are right, you will win. If you are wrong, circle will get the square. And this is for $300, one way or the other. Marty, here's the question. According to ancient history, who was Alexander the Great's teacher?
Alexander the Great's teacher? Couldn't be Elizabeth Taylor. That would be Alexander the Great. That would be, well, he'd have to have somebody with an outfit like Socrates.
I disagree.
Aristotle. X gets the square. He disagreed. $600 to Pat Mozata over here. All right. All right. Say, now, just calm down here, Pat, for just a second. That's all right.
Boy, that's a lot of money.
Say, we'll be back with more of Pat, Jeanette, and Hollywood Squares in just a moment. We have a word for you. Listen carefully. Should end in the middle of a game. We give our players $50 for each square they have on the board, which is very important because it will count toward their cash total and the big bonus prize at the end of the show. Game 3. Miss Circle, start the round. Jeanette, catch-up time. Pick a star.
Right. Martin. Come on.
This famous author wrote The Hamlet, The Reivers, Light in August, and Sound and the Fury. Who is he?
That's a gentleman called William Faulkner.
I'll agree.
Put a circle right there. He's right. Pat.
I'll take Wally Cox.
Should you happen to find yourself eyeball to eyeball with a lion and you don't have a gun, Wally, what is your only chance of escaping his attentions?
Always, when I'm in that situation, I try to make a point to introduce them to a lady lion. But, no, I don't think the idea is to stand perfectly still and pretend you're not there. This will convince the lion.
I agree.
Remain absolutely motionless and fix it with a long, cool stare. He won't know you're there. Put an X right up there. Get out here.
Charley Weaver.
Big Chuck. Arthur Haley had a very successful novel and movie called Hotel. He has a new bestseller about another stopover point. What is it called?
Service station. And believe me, they are very convenient, I'll tell you. No, his new one is the motel.
I'll disagree.
Airport.
Oh, is that right?
That's right. Put a circle there. All right.
I picked the Mission Impossible girl, Barbara Bain.
In what country would you find the city of Karachi?
Karachi is in Pakistan.
I agree.
Has been for ages. X gets the block.
Okay, Morey Amsterdam.
Morey?
Keep cool.
This painting shows 3 American military heroes, and its original title was Yankee Doodle. Mm-hmm. What is this famed masterpiece called today?
It's called an ad for Band-Aids. The Spirit of 1776. Spirit of 76. The guy with the flute and the eye patch and all that.
Okay, Morey, I'll agree.
Okay, Morey, you're right. Put a circle there.
Yeah, take. Oh boy. Steve Rossi.
Steve Rossi to block up and down. In your car, one end of the speedometer is on the dashboard. Where's the other end?
I think my wife holds that as a leash. No, I believe it's in the transmission.
I agree.
You could have fooled me, but he's right. I know nothing about cars. Put an X there. Jeanette Hill?
Okay, Marty Allen.
Marty in the middle to win. $300.
Three mush.
To what organization do you belong if you take a pledge which begins this way? On my honor, I will try to do my duty to God and my country, to help other people at all times.
Well, I only belong to the Boy Scouts. And they threw me out because I didn't sell the cookies. I think it would have to be something that refers to Alcoholics Anonymous.
No.
It isn't?
I disagree.
Do you know what it is?
Girl Scout?
It's the Girl Scouts, yes. Give her a cookie right in there. $300. Yes, you are. Very good. That's very nice. $300 for you. Kind of just excited as you are, Jeanette. He said, hey, you won. That's exciting and very good. All right, let's clear the board. Mr. X, pick a star.
Okay, I'm going to take Steve Rossi.
Why are you hollering?
I'm waiting for the bells, that's why.
No bells
No
this game.
bells.
According to Mother Goose, Peter, Pumpkin Eater, had a wife and couldn't keep her. Where did he finally put her? This is according to Mother Goose.
I think in a sanitarium with Pat. No, I think in a pumpkin shell, as I recall from my old fairy tales.
I agree.
And there he kept her very well. Give the X to Steve Rossi.
Okay, Wally Cox.
J. Flash, what does the word veto literally mean? Veto.
Means, yeah, I know what you mean. Vito, vitas, vitat, right? Or vito, vitas, vitat? I don't know.
Musso.
Exactly. It means, I forbid. Cut it out. Don't do that.
I agree.
He's right. Circle gets the square. Pat?
I'm going to take Eva.
Eva Gabor? Which of the following is not a nationally popular rock and roll group? Not, Eva. The Vanilla Fudge, the Blueberry Pie, or the Strawberry Alarm Clock?
Gee, thanks. Say them again.
The Vanilla Fudge, the Blueberry Pie, the Strawberry Alarm Clock is not a nationally popular rock and roll group. One of them is not a group.
Well, let's say the blueberry pie.
I agree.
But it's a delicious dessert.
It's not.
It's the Blueberry Pie. You were right.
I was right.
Jeanette?
Okay, Marty Allen, come
Marty
on.
Allen to block from left to right. Say, when Hernando Cortez captured this city, he called it the Venice of the New World. What do we know that city as today?
South Philadelphia? Because they got water running in the streets. It would have to... Who did it?
Hernando Cortez, tall fellow.
I know Ricardo Cortez. Hernando Cortez. It would
Yes,
be
Hernando. He used
be
to hide away a lot.
Mexico City. Mexico City.
Mexico City.
I'll disagree.
It was Mexico City. Mexico
I was
City,
right.
yes. X does not get the score, but give you 3 in a row. You, sir, have a chance for $900 right now.
Taking Marty.
Okay.
It was Mexico City.
In what world-famous
See.
book is all the trouble started by a gypsy dancing girl named Esmeralda?
In what?
World-famous
How
book.
to succeed in business without trying. No, Esmeralda is a dancing girl, gypsy. Gypsy girl.
A world-famous book, Esmeralda. She starts all the trouble.
Carmen.
By Esmeralda. I agree.
The Hunchback of Notre Dame. Circle gets the square. Jeanette Hill.
Okay, Martin.
Martin Landau for $600 and a tie game. The adventure of that what well-known comedian is the subject of a new syndicated comic strip. Let me do that again. It was sort of printed funny here. The adventure of what well-known comedian is the subject of a new syndicated comic strip?
I used to be a cartoonist. Phyllis Diller.
I'll agree.
You have $600. Yes. Very good. Congratulations, Jeanette. Okay, let us play the board. This circle will start this round. Every square is important. With $50, go ahead.
Okay, Morey.
Let's go.
Name the capital of West Virginia.
Capital of West Virginia. Well, let's see. The capital of the United States is in Europe. Charleston.
I agree.
Hold the West Virginia Hills. How majestic against the grand? Put a circle there. Charleston, West Virginia. That's my home state. Cut.
Okay, I'll take Eva.
Eva Gabor. All right. If you were standing on the top of the Carpathian Mountains, looking down at the Sea of Showers, where would you be?
Well, the sun or the moon? Moon.
I disagree.
Be on the moon. Circle gets the square.
Oh,
very important.
nobody ever trusts me.
Nobody trusts you. I trust you, Eva.
I'll trust you.
Say, we'll be back with more of Eva Gabor and more of Hollywood Squares in just a minute. That time is up on our game this Friday Eve. That means we'll do a sort of a resume and add up the score. You had won no secret square, but you won 2 games for a cash total of $600. Jeanette, you had a chance at the secret square. You did not agree with Eva, so you lost the car and the trip around the world. But you won 2 games and 2 squares in the final game for a cash total of $700, which makes you the big winner. That means you'll get the special bonus prize. Listen to what you'll receive. Kenny?
It's the La Petite Slimline Contemporary Grand by Kimball, an exquisite beauty in Pyrenean walnut. Kimball Grand style to be perfectly compatible in a contemporary home, an instrument worthy of the masters.
Well, congratulations to you,
Thank you. I
Jeanette.
can't play, though.
You can't play? Now you
I'll
have to take
learn, I'll
lessons.
learn.
You have some money to take lessons with. Say congratulations also to you, Pat.
Thank you very much, Peter.
And thank you, Stars, for playing Hollywood Squares. Say, don't miss the Hollywood Squares next Friday night. Also daytime at 11:30 Eastern Time, 10:30 Central Time. Peter Marshall saying thank you for joining us here on the Hollywood Squares.
As a memento of the show, each contestant will receive a home version of the Hollywood Squares game. Our reference source for questions and answers, the 20-volume 1968 edition of the World Book Encyclopedia, containing more than 12,000 pages, representing the work of 2,500 consultants and contributors. This program has been pre-recorded.